Among all the brightly colored birds in North America, the goldfinch is one of the most useful and most admired. Nearly anyone from southern Canada to northern Mexico can see one of these beautiful birds. People who have seen a tame canary call almost any small yellow bird a wild canary. Actually, there are no canaries native to North America. This bird, for example, is a warbler. You can tell it's a warbler by the nervous way it hunts for insects in the foliage and by its thin bill. In contrast, the goldfinch, like other finches, has a thick, strong bill for breaking open seeds. He's a small bird, even shorter than a sparrow. In spring and summer, the colorful male is rich yellow with some black and one white wing bar, which is sometimes hidden. In fall and winter, the male looks much like the female. She is dull-colored with two narrow wing bars. The bars of a young goldfinch are wider. The goldfinch sings as it flies. So you can tell a goldfinch by its color, its wing bars, and its song. What does the goldfinch eat throughout the year? Some of its food is in winter sunflower seeds. In spring, bits of fresh green leaves, buds, tender seeds. Dandelion seeds. In summer, seeds of the goat's beard, catnip. In autumn, seeds of wild hemp, sunflowers, ragweed, and thistles. The thistle is a weed disliked by farmers. Farmers try to destroy thistles and their seeds. Here is the farmer's friend at work. Look at him eat thistle seeds. Expertly, his stout bill clips off a seed. See how he cracks open the seed to get at the soft part inside? This destruction of harmful thistle seeds alone makes the goldfinch one of America's most valuable birds. Now it's nest building time. This is how a female goldfinch builds her nest of strong plant fibers across a vertical crotch in a tree. The fibers are twisted about the branches to keep them from blowing away. As she adds material, she also shapes the nest for size. Then she sits in it for long periods of time as if to see if she likes it or to see if dangerous animals or birds are about. Her nest, like most goldfinch nests, is built in late summer after most other birds have raised their families. Now she makes room for the lining of soft thistle or willow down, and soon it's time for the eggs. The number of eggs varies from 3 to 6. This nest is in a thistle. It takes 12 to 14 days to hatch the eggs. As the female sits on the nest, she often calls to the male. Here, another goldfinch is sitting on her nest. The male seems to be feeding her. He brings food every 40 to 50 minutes. But look, she's feeding the same food to her newly hatched young. Instead of feeding its young an insect or two at a time, like most songbirds do, the goldfinch has a different way. The parent goldfinch crams its own throat with much food. Then it pumps it out in small portions into the eager, waiting mouth. The male usually brings seed materials, while his mate supplies dark caterpillars and insects. After feeding, she usually watches until her young quiet down and go to sleep. Then she slips away for more food. Here we gently removed a newly hatched young bird from its nest to watch him grow. At 3 days, he's 3 times as large as when he hatched and has tiny beginnings of feathers. At 4 days, the black feather spots are solid streaks. At 5 days, the bird is 5 times the size he was when he hatched. Feathers show in its wings. 6 days old. Now the eyes open occasionally. 7 days, and the eyes are more often open. Young goldfinches stay in the nest for 12 to 14 days after hatching. Unlike most songbirds, those in the same nest may be of different ages. When 10 days old, many feathers are still inside round sheaths, something like soda straws. 2 days later, most sheaths have opened so the feathers can spread out. Now, this is the last time they will be fed in the nest. Now, 14 days old, they need more strenuous exercise. How will they leave the nest? Will they tumble out and hurt themselves? Will the parent birds push them out or carry them away? Will they boldly fly off? These young birds have become venturesome. They're beginning to explore the world outside their nests. To an amazed male, they have flown. Even away from home, some young birds must be fed for a little while longer. Food for 5 goes to 2. For 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And so ends the story of the goldfinch with its home building and its family life. It's a story of color and song and beauty, the story of North America's goldfinch.